We'll begin today in a comfortable cross-legged posture. And we'll place the hands on the thighs. Take an inhale, pressing down, lifting up tall through the crown of the head. And then on the exhale, keep the lift in the spine and let the shoulders relax down. Keep the chin parallel to the ground. So when we lift tall through the head, we want to lift through the center of the top of the head, not lift the chin. And the palms can rest down or up now, however you prefer. And check in with your belly. So many of us have a habit of holding our bellies in, and we can practice now really letting the belly go, just letting it flop open, feeling the fullness and the aliveness that can happen there when we relax. Feeling the way the breath fills into the space that's created by a relaxed belly. And then lengthening the breath so that it fills the whole torso from the belly to the chest. Using that inhale to keep the elongation of the spine and the exhale to promote the relaxation of the shoulders, the face, the arms, the hands, the whole body. Inhaling deep and slow, feeling length and space. Exhaling into ease, softening, letting go. And now we'll all turn the palms to face down on the knees. And using that same long, slow, deep breath, begin to circle the torso around from the hips. When you inhale, go across the front of the circle, extend the chest and lift the gaze. When you exhale, go across the back of the circle, round the back, drop the chin. On your next breath, reverse directions. And then come back to center. Bring the palms together at the heart. Inhale and send the arms out into cactus arms, elbows back, chest out, eyes up. Exhale, round the back, bring the elbows, forearms, and palms together. Hold them together. Inhale, lift the elbows high as you can. Exhale, bring the hands back to starting position at the heart. Inhale, cactus arms, elbows back, chest out, eyes up. Exhale, round, taking forearms together. Inhale, straighten the spine, lift the elbows, reach, reach, reach. Exhale back into Anjali Mudra. Namaste. Continue like that. One more round. Elbows together, lifting. Hands back to the heart. And then release the hands down. Drop the chin to the chest. And then move the chin over to the left shoulder. And then across the chest to the right shoulder. Keeping your chest lifted. It's really easy to let the upper back round when the head is forward. We want to try to keep the back straight and tall and just drop the head. And then next time it comes to one shoulder, continue and circle all the way around. And then reverse directions. Come back to center. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold over your legs. Hands down, elbows drop, head drops. Feel the breath spreading into your back ribs, lifting to your shoulder blades or even higher, filling your body, relaxing and surrendering with the weight of gravity as you exhale. And then walk the hands in, roll yourself up. Inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale the arms out and down. Notice the cross of your legs, which foot is in front or on top. And then release the legs and shake them out. Maybe rub the knees if that would feel good. And then cross the legs again the other way. Sitting nice and tall on your sit bones. Shoulders and arms relaxing down. Feel your face relaxing. And then extend your lower jaw forward past your upper teeth. And then keeping it extended forward, open and close the mouth. Almost like you're tucking your lower jaw over your top teeth, like a French bulldog. Whenever I do this, I feel sore in these muscles the next day, showing me how rarely I use these muscles that just once can make me sore. It's good to keep these muscles in shape. Good. And then we'll make big chewing motions with the mouth. And relax. And we'll do some eye yoga today. So the head stays still and we just move the eyes. And we'll start by moving the eyes to the left and then to the right. And then do 9 more at your own count. After you've done 10, close your eyes, rub your hands together and get them warm. And once they're nice and hot, place your hands over your closed eyes, resting your eyes in your hands. Relax the hands down. Now we'll lift the eyes up as high as they'll go and then down for a total of 10 rounds at your own pace without moving the head. Now, if you've done 10, same thing, rub the hands until they're hot. And then place them over your eyes, resting your eyes in your hands. And relax the hands down. Now we'll go on the diagonal, up and to the left, down and to the right, 10 times. Same thing after 10, you know what to do. And relax the hands down. We'll do the other side, up and to the right, down and to the left. You know the drill now, so just go ahead. And relax the hands down. We have just two more. So now we're gonna circle the eyes clockwise, 10 circles. Of course, rubbing the hands when you're done with your 10. Relax the hands down. And last one, circling the eyes counterclockwise. And relax the hands down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Dropping the head, dropping the elbows, dropping the thoughts. Just focus on the flow of breath, filling and expanding, creating as much space as possible, and then letting go of the breath, letting go of the weight of the body, just surrendering. Walk the hands in, roll yourself up, reach the arms up with an in breath, and out and down with an out breath. Release the legs, shake them out. And then we'll come over onto hands and knees. Lining hands or fists right under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we'll just start by swaying the hips from side to side. And try to keep the upper body still. So when the hips go right and you feel like the body wants to go left, don't let it. So that you're just moving the hips. Okay. Now, we're going to make circles. And in my experience, the best way to do this is to not think about it. So we're going to rotate the hips around in circles as we rotate the head around in circles. And the spine should naturally go up and down as you do this. And reverse. And back to center. Finding your cat and cow, starting at the tailbone and rippling up, and then again starting at the tailbone as the exhale moves through you like a wave. You can feel how tucking the tailbone and lifting the spine and drawing the belly in kind of pushes the air out. And dipping the belly down really invites the breath in. And then come back to neutral spine. Bring the right forearm down on the ground horizontally under your chest. Send the left arm forward, dropping your chest, dropping your head. Keeping the left elbow off the ground, the arm is straight, the armpit is dropping down, the shoulder stretching deeply open. And then you can pull that left hip back a little bit, holding firm with the left hand. And walk that left hand over to the right. And pull that left hip over to the right. Let your head rest down. Maybe it finds the right arm. Imagine you're trying to reach your right hip for your left hand. Breathe deeply into it. And then bring the hand back. Place it under the left shoulder to lift yourself up. Round your back for a moment. Come back to neutral spine, table posture, and place your left forearm under your chest horizontally. Slide your right arm forward, only as far as will allow your hips to be lined up over your knees. You don't want to come in front of your knees. Then sink your chest, drop your head, drop your armpit, lift your elbow. Every time you exhale, imagine that your back is sinking toward your front a little more. And then walk that right hand over to the left. Maybe your head rests on your left arm. And then send your hips to the left, aiming your left hip toward your right hand. And then feel the stretch in between your ribs and feel the breath opening up space there. Bring the hand back, place it under your right shoulder. Press yourself back up into table, rounding the back into cat. And walk the hands in to roll yourself up, standing on your knees. Place your left hand on your belly and your right hand on your chest. Breathe from the belly to the chest. Feel the front of your body lengthening as you inhale, and the back of your body relaxing as you exhale. And then place your left hand on your left heel. And if you don't quite reach, you can curl your toes under, see if that helps. And if you still don't reach, the hand comes to the hip instead. Really try to let your hand be heavy on your foot. So it's really holding your weight. And then breathe into your right hand. Drop your head back. And lift your right arm up and back. Half camel. Keeping your hand on your heel. Bring your buttocks down. Fold over and send your right arm over to the left. If your hand wasn't on your heel, place it there now and push your hand into your heel, like in the direction of your knee. And come back to center. Lift yourself up, standing on your knees. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. Maybe your thighs can close and you can feel the breath moving from belly to chest. And continue with that same breath as you release your right hand to find your heel or your hip, leaning back and letting there be some weight in that hand. And then drop your head back, breathe into your left hand, and send that left arm up and back. Still breathing from belly to chest. Lift your head up slowly. Sit down on your heels. Bring that left arm across the floor to the right. Bring your right hand to your heel if it wasn't already there. And then press the hand toward the heel in the direction of the knee, reaching out through the left hand. Breathing deeply in and out. And then walk the hands and head to center. And then roll yourself up, keeping your buttocks on your heels. Sitting for a moment, sitting upright. Just taking a moment here in rock pose, letting your spine straighten out, shoulders relax, breath slow and steady. And then we're going to bring the left hand either under the left shin if the whole hand can be on the ground. So like the only way my hand can be on the ground if I'm under the left shin is if I bend, and we don't want that. So if your arms are shorter like mine, then instead you bring the hand under the thigh. So it really just depends on your body proportions, which ones you do. And then we'll bring the right hand up and over to the left side of the head. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, drop the right ear to the right shoulder and let the right shoulder fall away from the ear. Imagine a heavy weight hanging off of your right elbow. See if your spine is still lifted straight and tall. And then bring your right hand to the right side of your head. Press your head up. Release the right hand, release the left hand. And then tuck your right hand either under your shin so that the hand is flat on the ground, or under your thigh, also keeping the wrist down. Straighten the spine. So if the option that you chose causes you to have to collapse or shrink in your spine, choose a shorter option. And then take the left arm up and over to the right side of the head. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, drop your ear toward the shoulder, and then drop the shoulder away from the ear. And then suspend an imaginary bowling ball off of your left elbow. And then bring your left hand to the left side of your head, lift it up. Release both hands. And come back onto hands and knees. Walk your hands a little bit in front of your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide apart. Curl your toes. Take a breath in. On your exhale, lift your knees. Push forward into your hands. Push back through your thighs. Push down through your heels. Roll the shoulders down the back. Now, without bending either knee, just alternate pressing the heels down. So try to press the left heel down without bending the right knee, and then try to press the right heel down without bending the left knee, or maybe even without lifting the left heel. So just a little subtle teeter-totter here. Use your breath, slow and long and smooth. And then press both heels down, roll the shoulders down the back again, press forward into all 10 fingers, lengthening back through your hips. Drop your head, drop your chest. And we're going to walk the feet forward, but we're going to take them wide. Nice and wide, nice and wide. Then walk the hands so that they're in line with, the fingers are in line with the toes. And then press forward with the fingers. Down into the feet, lift the thighs, lift the belly, drop the head. See if the spine can elongate. Beautiful. Straighten the arms so that the inner elbows are alongside the ears, and then keep them there and lift up with a flat back. Bring the elbows down, coming into cactus arms. And then bring the heels in. Bend the knees, coming into goddess pose. So we don't want to bend over. We want the spine to be nice and straight. And we want to feel like the tailbone is dropping down. So watch that tendency to have your butt behind you and your chest in front of you, and keep the spine perfectly vertical. Beautiful. Now bring index fingers to thumbs, Gyan Mudra. And we're going to inhale to the left and exhale to the right rapidly. Inhale, step the legs together, lift the arms overhead, take steeple mudra, interlacing all the fingers except the index fingers. Hold the breath, lift up from the base of the spine, lift up from the belly, Press the tongue to the roof of your mouth, pull the chin in and up, roll the eyes up, pulling everything in and up as you hold the breath. When you need to exhale, swan dive forward into a forward bend. Once you've come down into your forward bend, inhale, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, drop the head. Again, inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, drop. Do that a few more times. Think about moving the belly closer to the thighs as you exhale. So you're exhaling and drawing the navel in toward the spine, and yet, so that takes it further away from the legs, but you want to think about moving the torso toward the legs. One more time here. And then inhale, reverse swan dive up, come back into your steeple mudra. And then we're gonna draw circles in the air with our pointed fingers, letting the whole upper body rotate, keeping the hips virtually still. Really bring it into the upper body. Use your breath. Circle the other way. Beautiful. Come back to center. Bring the palms together at the heart. Standing for a moment here, feeling your feet on the ground, feeling your breath, feeling your whole body, feeling your aliveness. And then lift your toes and spread them wide and lower them back down. Take the arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, wrap the right arm under the left. Bring the backs of the hands toward each other, or if they come all the way to each other, wrap the hands around each other. Open your eyes and look past your hands at one spot. Now, as we move fully into the pose, the place that your eyes are resting on is likely going to need to shift. So be mindful of that. Bend the knees and bring all the weight into your left foot. And try to play with where you are in space until you feel like your weight is entirely on your left foot. Feeling it in your heels, the ball of your foot, your toes, inside edge, outside edge. And feel your breath and really synchronize your movements with your breath as you start to lift your right leg and cross it over your left leg. So this is going to turn your body a little bit and likely change your gaze point. If you can tuck your foot behind your calf, go ahead. And then go ahead and lift the elbows and pull the belly in and drop the tailbone. And breathe. Feel your breath filling into your ribs. And release out of your pose, your eagle. Coming to stand in stillness. Lifting the toes, spreading them wide, lowering them down, and really feeling how solid you feel on the ground. Feel the steadiness of your breath, how solid you feel in your mind when your mind rests on your breath. And then inhale and open the arms wide. Exhale the left arm under the right, backs of the hands toward each other, to each other, or around each other. Connecting with your breath, bending deeply into your knees, shifting weight into your right foot, and taking time to establish your weight solidly on that foot. Letting your eyes find a point on the ground or in front of you. Being flexible with your gaze point to adjust as you move and lift the left foot. Cross the leg over. Maybe hook the foot behind if you're able to. Lift your elbows and sit down into your stance. Really focus on breathing. Use your hands to help you balance. If you feel like you're starting to teeter to the left, push to the right. If you're consistently feeling like you're falling to one side, shift your gaze point a little bit, tiny bit, in the other direction. And release out. Standing in stillness. Lift the right arm up in the air. Bring your left hand to your inner left thigh and slide the hand down the inside of your leg, all the way down, all the way down. And then press the hand into the inner leg, rotating your ribs to the right, taking your gaze up to your thumb. See where your breath can travel to if you breathe deeper. Slide the hand back up, releasing the right hand down, finding your thigh. Send the left arm up. Slide the right hand down the inside of the right thigh. Keeping the left arm lifted, rotating the ribs, going as low as you can, taking a deep breath in, and then press the hand into the ankle or wherever you are on the inner right leg, twisting the ribs up and to the left, taking your gaze up toward your thumb, filling the breath into as much of the shape as you can. And then sliding that arm up, releasing the other arm down, coming to standing. Step the feet a little wider apart with the toes wider than the heels. Take the arms out and up and palms together. Lower them to your heart as you bend deeply into your knees, coming all the way down into a squat. If your heels need to lift up off the ground here, try taking them wider until you can feel like the heels come to the ground. And then we're going to use the arms to press the thighs open so you can take the heels of your hands away from each other and just press the fingertips together. You can bring your fist to your palm or maybe both fists together. And then lift up through the chest, pull the belly in, drop the tailbone. And release, bringing the hands to the floor, bringing the buttocks to the floor, and then bringing the whole body to the floor, laying on your back, bending the knees. And lift your hips to tuck your tailbone and lower right back down. Release the legs and shake them out. Place your eye pillow on your eyes if you're using one, or just close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so. If not, lower your gaze. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the body into the ground. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw, slightly parting the lips. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing any activity in the mind, letting go of words and images, bringing your attention to your breath. Notice where you feel your breath most easily in your body and just let your attention land there. And then let go of your breath. See if you can pay attention to your breath without creating the breath. Just trusting the body to breathe on its own the way it always does without your help. And just being interested in the flow, the life moving through you, however it may be. Letting the body relax into the ground, the mind relax into the breath, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move fingers and toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest and rock from side to side. Feeling the ground, massaging your back. And then come center, rub the soles of the feet together, the palms of the hands together. Roll over onto one side, resting your head on your underside arm, resting your body on the ground, resting your awareness on this very moment, whatever's here, taking it in without judgment, just a sense of curiosity, perhaps even appreciation. And then slowly press yourself up into any comfortable seated posture, sinking down into the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste. Thank you.